Okay. Goodness. All right. Well, live. Let me just message the Discord server and other people so I can notify people that I'm going live. Let's see. Give me a few minutes. All right. Yep. Cole Holding is here. NTX. Yeah, I'm gonna wait a minute because it isn't exactly 10. So yeah, cause yeah. See, I'm looking at the reactions on the Discord server right now. All right. Well, let's ping. Oh yeah, I pinged you guys on the server. All right. Well, it's 10 o'clock, and I'm going to start answering questions. So here we go. First, I will do questions asked to me from my Discord server. Yeah, let's begin. So, Valra Belkis asks, question, who are you? What kind of videos do you do? I don't watch your channel. That's a very fresh start for the live stream. Funny story behind how this guy got into my server. You're probably thinking, how is he in your server if he doesn't watch your channel? He was likely recommended to join my server from one of my other friends, and yeah. So, I do scale model reviews and time-lapse builds of scale models like this little Siren right here, as well as army tanks from World War II like this one. Hope that answers the question. I might do other things from time to time as well, like tutorials, but I'm not sure about that. Let me see who is here yet. Yeah, you guys are still here. Yeah, I pinged you guys so I could announce the live stream. Sorry about that. Let's see. Irish Gamer 47 asks, what career do you plan to have when you get older? Ooh, that's a good one. Ouch. I honestly don't know, really. I'm still deciding. I'm probably going to shoot for an aeronautics engineer or an airline pilot. I'm considering those two. Yep, next question. The Chach asks, what was your first scale model you ever built? I actually have it back over here. Let me grab it. This one's getting old. All right, so it's this model airplane right here. It's a Heinkel 111 bomber from World War II. This is pretty much what catapulted my career into scale models. Yeah, I've had this one since for about how long has it been? Fourth grade. Yeah, about 5 years now. Yeah, this one's been with my collection for quite a while, and yeah, it's starting to show its age when the propeller blades broke. But yeah, so that was my first scale model. I'm gonna put it back up here. All right, let's continue. By the way, guys, I'll answer your questions in the live chat once I'm done answering the Discord and Instagram questions I received. Who's this guy? Give me a quick second, guys. This thing, I'm still trying to. Who's this? Nick asks, when did you become interested in sirens? Well, this started quite about like right around. I have no idea. Right around when I was 3 years old, 3, 4, maybe even 5. Every few days, my dad and sometimes my mom would take us to this park by our house. Back when we lived in Romeoville. I don't live in Romeoville anymore. And there was a yellow 2001 SRN across the street, and that thing, excuse me, sorry about that. That thing always caught my attention, and my dad tells me nowadays that I'd spend a lot of time staring at it, wondering what it was, and did some research, asked my dad some questions, and yeah, that's how I became interested in sirens. T-Ball1003 asks, what did you do before I did YouTube? I existed. No, I just watched siren videos and sometimes went to First Tuesday tests, and yeah, it was good times. And then I decided to start a YouTube channel to originally for model airplane purposes, because I used to be heavy into aviation before I got heavy into sirens. Yeah, let me just move the camera. Super Cyrex126 asks, what is your favorite siren? Ooh, man, that is honestly a tough question. I'd have to go with the infamous one that I've always liked for since the start of time, the HOR Super Cyrex. It is a really cool and rare siren, so why not? Who's this? It's because if you're curious why I'm asking myself who is this, it's because on my Discord server people can change their nicknames, so that's why. No, it's not the Evanston Thunderbolts co-holding. Connor W07 asks, "What is my dream siren to own?" Oof, God. All right, so like if I were given enough space and time to restore it and yeah, just keep it, I'd probably go for a Chicago Thunderbolts or a Super Cyrex, maybe even an Evanston Thunderbolt. But yeah, no, I currently do not have time or space to own any sirens bigger than a Model 2. So, yeah. Glist asks, what sirens do you genuinely enjoy listening to? That's an interesting question, actually. I haven't been asked that yet. I genuinely like what am I saying? I'm sorry, guys. Listening to. It's hard. 6M Thunderbolts for sure. I do like the pulsation sound. In particular, anything in real life, probably the Evanston Thunderbolts, or believe it or not, the Wichita, Kansas jail bars. I do like listening to those because they sound interesting. T-Bolt1003 asks, why did you decide to make a Discord server? To keep in contact or in direct contact with my subscribers and fans, so I could get quick and live updates on what's going on with the channel, and as well as new ideas, and see what you guys think of certain things before I do something stupid. Yeah. The Chach asks, how tall am I? 5'6". I'll just tell you that. Connor W07 asks, do you know what life is? No. Don't exactly know what that's supposed to mean anyway. 1000AT asks, what are your thoughts on broken solar panel? Hashtag 500 subscribers. Yes, thank you for the 500 something. That's a rather controversial question, and a lot of my fans have asked me this as well. What do I think of broken solar panel? I mean, his channel, like, certain things about his channel are pretty cool, actually, like the 3D printed Thunderbolt he has, and the SD10, that's pretty cool, but like TSM and all that stuff, I don't like it. It's honestly, I mean, it's a creative concept with MS Paint and cartoons and stuff, but like the jokes and the misinformation, especially that it spreads, I really don't like that. Like the collector rings joke on Wayland's, that stuff is really dumb. I mean, yeah, they don't have collector rings, but I have not heard of one occasion where a rotating Wayland siren has had issues with snapping wires. So yeah, Wayland sirens are programmed. Well, they have wires long enough to allow them to rotate 180 degrees in either direction. Wait. Yeah, 360 degrees total, and then they rotate the other way. And yeah, they're specially programmed to not break the wires. So yeah. Nick asks, what would you want to see a siren system consisting of? Memphis. That's pretty interesting. I'd say federal sirens mostly, like older federal sirens. Series A1 and early Series A2 Thunderbolts would be pretty cool. Definitely the 500 series, STL10s. Model 2Ts for sure. Let's see if there's back here for reference. That's as far as I can think right now. HOR Super Cyrexes, yes, for sure. Yes, Memphis, of course. Connor W07 asks, is there any Siren you would like to own besides a Thunderbolt? I'd probably shoot for a Model 2T or a smaller Siren like a Model L. I mean, I already own a ton of Thunderbolts right here, the scale models, but yeah, I'd probably shoot for something like a Model L because, I mean, it's small, it's not that hard to maintain, and doesn't take up that much space. Let's see. Valrebelkeys asks, why am I here? Because someone invited you. I don't know, bro. I honestly don't know. Who's this? SimpleXPulse3 asks, what is your favorite electronic siren and or company? To refine that question, I'm not sure what that exactly means. Electronic siren company or just siren company in general? Yeah, I'll just answer this. So, favorite electronic siren? Oof, God, that's actually a pretty hard one. I'd probably have to go with the EOWS series, the 408, 612, 812. Those are the ones that I do like the most. And siren company nowadays in modern times, probably Century Siren because they make pretty consistent sirens with very good performance. Federal Signal is also right there along with the performance stats, but recently I've heard in recent news that the quality of Federal sirens are going down. Cool Holden asks the EOWS 115. That's also a pretty cool one. Yes, I do like those. And the 1212. That's also very nice. Fan Dude asks, who convinced you to start recording sirens like a YouTuber? It was a group of many of them. One of them being, I forget the numbers at the end of this, but it's like Amtrak something. Bill Grooms, that guy. Montycat 33. Those guys probably considered. They convinced me to start recording sirens because I mean I thought it was cool and I figured I'd do it myself. Cool Holden asks, if you could redesign a siren, what siren would it be? And by any chance, what would you change? That's a very hard question, not gonna lie. I'd probably redesign the Federal Signal 500 series because, I mean, I'd probably go to redesign the rotation system because of the belts and all that stuff. They keep slipping and easy to break. I mean, I know they're easy to maintain and take apart and all that stuff, but still, could be a lot more efficient. Who is this? Nudgy asks, what is the loudest siren you have been present at? Oof, God, that's a very hard one because there are two sirens in particular that have tied in levels of volume. One of them is an ACAP 50 about 2 miles away from my current location, and the other one is Evanston Fire Station 2, the Thunderbolt on top of the fire station. Well, yeah, those two were very loud sirens, like next level. I do remember both of those tests very clearly being very loud, so yeah, it has to be those two. Connor W07 asks, if you had any siren to go in any location, what would it be? Ooh, Jesus Christ, that's a very hard one. God, you guys are making me think too much. I have to say I'd go for a refurbished Super Cyrex or Thunderbolt somewhere nearby in a town in need or a town with no sirens because, I mean, a lot of people nowadays don't realize the importance of having and maintaining an outdoor warning system, so I'd probably go for a Super Cyrex, considering those things are really loud from what I've heard. And they have pretty decent coverage from what I've heard as well. But, yeah, you do have to mount them correctly to get the best coverage out of them. The Chach asks, do you ever think of creating your own scale model kit? What kind would it be and why? I actually have thought of it quite a bit. I originally wanted to do some model tanks if I were to own a scale modeling company, but then I'd probably do model tanks and air raid sirens. Recently, last night, I was thinking of making a STL10 out of cardstock and note cards, and I am probably going to do that today. So that's a good question. Irish Gamer 47 asks, if you could pick your town siren system, what sirens would it be, and optional why? I'd probably keep the siren system in my town because it's very effective. It's made of mostly penetrator sirens, the P10, P15, P50, as well as a few American Signal T128s and 135s. And of course, there is like two 2001 SRNs in the system, and they do cover the town pretty well, so I would keep them online, and I don't think I'd change anything about them. All right, let's see. Who's this? ATRTH756 asks, do you miss Cincinnati's old system? Ooh, man, that's a very good question. Yes, I do miss their old system. The Thunderbolts that they had in downtown area, and as well as in the greater part of the Cincinnati area, they had a really cool system. But yeah, they weren't maintained very well, and as a result, broke down and got replaced. They did make a really cool ambience when I did see videos back when I was a Siren Kitty in like 2014. Yes, rip Cincinnati. Cool Holden 99 asks, would you want to live in Memphis? Not very sure. Like, depends on where it is, but probably not, because I mean, I like my hometown just nice, but yeah, I mean, Memphis has a pretty cool siren system, but I wouldn't move there just for siren system. I'm not sure about like what the overall ambient feeling over there and what the lifestyle is, but as of right now, probably not. Let's see, who is this? That random guy 02 asks, do you plan to get an Evanston Thunderbolt? You guys will not believe this answer, but no, I don't want to. One, because I don't have space to store it really, and two, I don't have time to restore it, because that's what I'd want to do with one. I'd restore it and sell it to someone in need. I just don't have enough time for them, and I mean, what am I going to do with it? Just sound it off, and plus, I only have storage for the siren head, no controls, no compressor blower. I don't have space for an 800-pound 6M blower in my garage, so no way I'd do that. And plus, I mean, I have the scale models. Let me grab them. Yeah, I have scale models of some of the Evanston Thunderbolts, Station 3, Station 4. I know I have the police station one, but here it is. I currently have 4 scale model replicas. I still need to make 2 of them, which I do plan on doing very soon. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. God, I almost knocked the computer over by slamming the desk. Cool Holder 99 asks, how many tornado warnings have you been through and experienced? Oh, yes, before I answer that question, do I get back to the Evanston Thunderbolts thing? Yes, I will try and get the ID badges for the Thunderbolts, which display the information like the serial number, what type it is, amps, cycles, phase of power taste. Yes, I will try and get the badges. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, Cool Holder 99 asks, how many tornado warnings have I been through / experienced? Ooh, okay, I don't have an exact count, but I have been through at least 5, because over here in the area that I live, we do get a very severe storm once or twice every summer. And this past summer in June, actually, my friends and I, we were hanging out outside, and we heard Joliet's sirens going off, and yeah, it was pretty cool and scary. And we decided to ride our bikes to Walgreens, and just as we were getting out, it started pouring. And the Walgreens, I mean, we rode about a mile, I'd say, to the Walgreens, and we had to ride back home for another mile, and we were getting completely soaked. Oh my God. If you think Cool Holden has a lot of questions, you should see Rockstar Nerd. He had like so many. I will answer those in a second, so give me a few minutes. Yeah, so I have been through quite a few. There was one that I do remember. I was at piano practice, and it was hailing terribly, and then everything just got silent. I decided to go take a quick walk outside because I was waiting for my turn, and everything got dead silent. The wind stopped. It felt like everything stopped, and all of a sudden, about a fourth of a mile away, I hear a P-50 go off, and everything starts back up again. It was pretty crazy, but yeah. My house or my family has not suffered any damage from tornadoes or storms, though. So thank God. And the last question from Discord, I probably know your answer, but well, this is Cool Holden asking again. What are your thoughts on school and how good at it are you? Ooh. Okay, so I don't enjoy school that much because I mean it takes up a lot of time, and I do a ton of stuff that I don't like doing. Like I don't need to. I mean, school, they say school prepares you for the future, but it really, like, the stuff they teach you really doesn't. I mean, in public school where I go, you do develop social skills and a lot of good friends and good experiences, but the stuff they teach you is actually really useless. I mean, they say school prepares you for life and how to deal with it, but I'm going to graduate high school not knowing how to buy a house, get a car, pay rent, a lot of things that we would actually need to survive. Essentially, won't know how to apply for a job. I'm gonna have to do that research here at home, and apparently, all of that stuff is less important than knowing that sine, cosine, and tangents can help you find the angles and stuff on the right triangle. So yeah, it's pretty dumb. They never teach you the right stuff. 21st century students are being taught by 20th century teachers using a 19th century education system and an 18th century calendar. Also, I found it kind of ironic. Yesterday, I was in my biology class, and the teacher's like, you guys need to sleep more because if you don't, lack of sleep causes a lot of stress in your body, and you can take years off of your life. And this is coming from the teacher that assigns me the most homework. And in my head, I was telling myself, you want us to sleep more, then stop assigning us so much god darn homework. Jeez, yeah, it was crazy. All right, so that's it for the Discord questions. I think that's it for the Discord questions. Oh, who is this? Takarati just asked this a few minutes ago. What happened to the Raise World channel? I decided to just drop the idea because it was getting too childish, too much Roblox, and I figured I'd focus more on my primary interest, which was scale models. So I decided to get rid of that. Yep. Yeah, Takarati has just joined the server. I'm not sure if he's a troll or not, but good question. Now let's go to the Instagram questions. Where is it? Sweet Tea Sirens asks, if you could live in any state, where would I live? Cannot choose the state I live in right now. Darn. That is actually a very interesting question. I'd probably go for something like, oh, channel. This is a big thinker. I'd probably go for Massachusetts because up there I've heard it's really nice. Might go for Florida, but summer's getting hot over there, so I might not at the same time. If I were to live in a certain state for siren purposes, I'd probably go to Wisconsin or Ohio because they have some pretty cool sirens there. Okay, next Instagram question. Oh my goodness. Scimitar Raccoon asks, 40V2T or ACA Cyclone? Hands down, 40V2T. Very easily. Will do that because, I mean, it's a very effective omnidirectional siren produced by Sentry Siren. So, yeah. That's probably, I do like the 40V2T. Well, like, performance-wise, and, I mean, I just like them better than the ACA Cyclone. NTX Siren Vader asks, will you ever film elevators on your channel? Probably not because I don't like elevators too much, but that's a good question. Okay. Phoenix68210 asks, Cookie. For those of you that don't follow my Instagram, I do sometimes put on questions so people can ask me questions about stuff on my Instagram story, and people have recently started asking me for cookies and all that stuff. And I mean, they taste delicious, but no, can't give them out to anyone. Yep. Yeah, I think that's it for the Instagram. No, I feel like I missed someone's question. Oh yes, I did miss someone's question, and he is here right now. It's the Dalek Core. Where is he? All right, so when I hit 500, he made it 2 videos for me. I'll show them to you through the phone here. Oh my goodness! So he made a replica of my favorite Thunderbolt 1000 T in Evanston. It was pretty. It's pretty cool, pretty nice actually. Won't lie. And I will not lie to you, it sounds a lot like when I did go to hear it in November. Yes, I did like your Evanston recreation. And the second video, this one is ridiculously funny. He's not trying to make fun of me or anything, so don't go giving him stuff. But he just made this video for fun. It's actually pretty cool. Just where is the video? Oh, I have it in my liked videos. Here it is. Okay, so I will warn you, it's no XD. You decided to send it, you shall deal with it. Oh my god, and it's my Roblox character dancing for like quite a little bit to a ear-raped rap song, and not gonna lie, it looks pretty funny. I like it. I really do like it. Yeah, I think I covered all of those questions. Now, finally, for my YouTube questions that I received in my comment section for my YouTube channel. All right, here we go. Rockstar Nerd 1957 asks, so many questions to the point where it's extreme. Why do you not want to friend me? What's your social security number? What's your bank routing number? Where do you live? Where were you? Okay, I'm just kidding. No. He didn't ask me any of that. He didn't ask me any of that. So don't get mad. Okay, I'm just trying to troll him. All right. So here are the questions he did ask me. Why do you not want to friend me on Roblox? Because I don't. Why do you think your prototype Thunderbolt is superior? Because it is. No, it's probably because one, I have a better horn on the Thunderbolt. 2, better blower. I do need to update the sound though. 3, overall better functionality and sound as well. And 4, I own a scale model of one, so yeah, grab it. Okay. I'm considering selling this one, so I'm not sure. Yeah, so that's the Jefferson City one. Goodness. All right, let's see. He's made more I know he's made more prototypes. It's gotten to like extreme. Any proof that the Jefferson City prototype in Jefferson City was yellow? Not exactly, really, but since all other Bumblebolts were yellow, and since the yellow color on the actual images provided to us match the yellow Super Cyrex next to it, we have to say it's yellow. And it would be a much darker shade of a gray color in the black and white picture if it was red. There's actually a Model 2 that is in the background too that I do believe is the color red, so if you want to use that as a reference, go for it. What do you make on Roblox nowadays? Just maps, games, fooling around with stuff. Not doing very much. Do I have a girlfriend? No, I wish. What is my computer specs? Lenovo Carbon laptop, that's it. Just nothing crazy. May I buy a custom mini Siren from you? Depends on what it is. Depends on how long I have to make it. Depends on a lot of factors. Just directly contact me for that. Why do I hate TSM? Don't hate it really. I just strongly dislike it. Basically the same thing. Because it spreads a lot of misinformation and the jokes are kind of cringy. Considering that it's coming from a guy that's older than me, I'm pretty immature myself, but considering that those childish jokes are coming from a guy much older than me, it's kind of like, why? Why do I hate Siren Kitties? I don't. Well, it depends on what they act like. A lot of them are very immature and like they're still learning, but to the point, it's gotten to a point where it's like, oh, stop your existence. I'm just kidding. Don't stop your existence. But it's like, stop it, dude. Seriously, stop asking me for my models in Roblox. I'm not giving them to you. Yeah, but there are quite a few. There are some out there that are pretty nice, and they do know what's up. So, yeah. Why do you not give away your models? One, because I like to keep them, and two, I don't want to risk breaking any of them with shipping. I'd have to meet up with someone manually to personally deliver it to them. Do you think Federal should reintroduce the Thunderbolt? Yes and no. Yes, because I mean it's an amazing siren, but no, because I mean it is a very expensive design. Having to run 3 motors on no, they won't use 3-phase anymore. Well, sometimes they might. I'm not sure. But yeah, having to have a battery operated siren running 3 motors to rotate the siren, the chopper, as well as the blower, and having to constantly lubricate the blower and the rotator, it would just get too expensive. And yeah, do I have a pet? Yes, I have a dog. She's a Maltese teacup. Her name is Missy. Wish I had her with me right now, but no, I don't. Do you live at your own house or with your parents? Won't tell you that because I don't want to really specify that. Do I hack? The only thing I know how to do is to print "Hello World." I'm just kidding. No, I don't hack. No, I don't have any reason to. Any proof there was a Model 7 and Model 3 at the Jefferson City test? Yes, there is an image of it, and I lost it. I don't know where I left it, but it should turn up somewhere. But I have seen images of it. Have I been asking too many questions? No, not really, but a little bit. If you answer these, please do not say something bad about me. I am sensitive. Okay, that's enough. Hopefully the jokes earlier weren't very sensitive, so yeah. How do you lose image? I just lost track of it. I searched it up, found it, and I forgot to save it. And another question from Rockstar Nerd 1957. I forgot one more. What were my exact words when I discovered I had hit 500 subs? I think you guys might know, or those of you that know me very well, you guys might know the answer to this question, but some of you might not. Depends. Let me show you. Okay, where's the video? You asked one back up there? Yeah, I'll answer the ones. Oh, goodness. I will answer the ones in the live chat soon, don't worry. But yeah, these were my exact words when I hit 500 subs. Just let me wait till I reach the part. Okay, you might hear a Thunderbolt 1000T here. Okay, so just listen to this. Let's go, boys! Those are my exact words. Let's go, boys. It was. I was very happy that I hit 500. Let's see. I asked one back up there. Yeah, so those are all the questions I was asked. Yeah, now I'm gonna answer the questions in the live YouTube chat. So let's do this. I'm gonna try. What happened to the Raise World channel? I did answer that one already. There was one Wayland siren that used collector rings at one point. I don't think so. I don't know. I'm not very sure. But yeah. Yes. When will you release the models? Never. I won't release any Roblox models because, I mean, too many kids have stolen them, and I don't want people stealing my work. And yeah, that's why I don't want to release them. I will give them to people that I do trust. You people know who you are, but I don't want to give them out to anyone. I have one more. Do you want to do a team create with a bunch of people like me, Gliss, Dale, Connor, and others? Yes, maybe. Depends on what kind of game we're doing. Not sure. I mean, I'm up for it, but might not have that much time to dedicate to it. When will the visual alert be free? I've been procrastinating to free that because, I mean, I'm not sure if I want to trust people with it or not because I know it's going to be leaked. But I will be willing to give it to a lot of people, I'm not going to lie. Because, I mean, it's just a small feature in a Siren, not that much. But, yeah. That's pretty much it. Oh, goodness. Rockstar 1957 joined just after I answered all of his questions. All right, that sucks. Anyway, let's see. How many questions have I received? I think I got to all of them. What happened to my CD logos? What do you mean, what CD logos? The ones I did for my 400 sub special, I think I took those off sale because someone stole them. But, yeah, not sure. Don't plan on putting them back on sale because, I mean, people are just stealing stuff like crazy at this point. Oh, God, I missed a ton of Instagram questions. I had a feeling that I was missing something. Darn. All right, well, give me a quick second. Let me answer these questions. I'm so sorry, guys. Sirens of Down South asks, what was your first model and how have I improved since then? I actually have a very good comparison. I answered this question earlier as well. The first model was this Heinkel 11 airplane. This I made about 4 years ago, and last April I decided to buy another one. And it's a different kit, so that's why I have to get more realistic. And I decided to remake it, so here's a good comparison as to what I was 5 years ago and to what I am now. You can tell this one's a bit more detailed, obviously. It's back. Since then, I've gotten more modeling supplies, gotten more experience, and used different tips on how to do certain things, and I've also gotten an airbrush, so hope that answers that question. A Baby for 2020 asks, change your YouTube name back? No. Sirens of Illinois asks, how long do you plan to keep your channel running? That's actually a very good question. I am not sure because once I get off to college, I probably won't have enough time, or even junior year of high school, I probably won't even have time to operate my channel. So potentially not much longer, but I hope to keep it up running as long as possible. Dang it, Phoenix 68210 cookie. No, I don't have any cookies on me. Kugus asks, okay, guys, stop it with the cookie stuff on Instagram. Super Cyrix 127 asks, least favorite siren at the moment, probably ATI because, I mean, they're just really speakers. Or the LRAD systems, I don't like those. The Daily Core asks, will you ever make more sirens in Roblox? Yes. And in real life? Hell yes. To those questions. No, Connor, no, don't start doing that, please. Let's see. Dams. Did. Noise to all what times. PA speakers mistake, essentially, yes. Yeah, I mean, I'll open the chat to you guys. Any more questions? I will cut it out very soon, though, because, I mean, I have places to be and all that stuff, so, yeah. Questions? What I meant by why don't you give away your models was on Roblox. I know, I answered that question. I'll answer it again. Because too many people, like someone that I don't want to reference, keep stealing them, and I don't want my work stolen. Just that. Oh God, Discord is starting the cookie thing. I have no questions. All right. Oh no. Yep, that's about it. Let's see, who's here anyway? All right, well, Red Ryan, yeah, him too. 3T22B Wayland Vortex. Wayland Vortex. There you go. Rockstar 1957. New 1242 125. He freaking hacked my account for that, so that's kind of getting desperate there. Uh, yeah, that's probably why. Yeah. All right. Well, that's it for the live stream. I'm probably gonna cut it out now. If you guys have any final questions, please type them right now. Uh, but yeah, I'm going to cut out the live stream in about a minute. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And once again, thank you for 500 subscribers. Never thought I'd get this far. I will do some more live streams, not about 500 sub specials or anything, but I will do more live streams in the future for sure. But yeah, that's it. All right, at 41 minutes, I will cut out the live stream. So ask your last and final questions. Fans in your house. I like ceiling fans. That's one of them right there. I have a ceiling fan in this room. Can I have your CD logos? I need them for a Thunderbolt. Sure, I'll give them to you in a team crate in a little bit. Yeah, I'll give you the CD logos. It's 100. Did you answer mine? Yes, I got it to all of your questions. That was earlier. Once I end the stream, you guys can watch the stream afterwards, so you can see the answers that I gave you to questions. But yeah, that's it. Thanks again, guys, and I will see you guys later. It's your host, Ray, signing out. Okay, yes, I do want to end the stream.